Welcome to Beer and Board Games, folks. After all these years, finally tonight we might find some common decency.
Oh, I don't think so.
Dylan, why are you dressed so patriotically?
Normal wear.
Good. Beer?
Special thanks to Chris, who's with us tonight for the first time.
Thank you,
Hey,
Chris.
He didn't know what he was getting into.
Never watched the show, just wandered in.
What are we drinking?
Bottom Up Vit from Revolution Brewing.
That is a pale, unappetizing yellow.
Yeah, it's a pale, unappetizing taste.
Lemony banana. Sweet, gross.
Why? It tastes like a slug!
It tastes like a bullshit lemon banana drink.
It tastes like summery goodness.
Please take this away. I do not want it, nor do I like it.
You know what I hope happens when Bernie Sanders dies?
What?
They make a sequel to Weekend at Bernie's.
You are disrespecting the office of the Senate by making me walk around limply
There'd be a guy behind him.
with Andrew McCarthy and Steve Gutenberg, whoever the fuck was the other guy. I do not appreciate it from the afterlife. This show was sponsored by the makers of Common Decency. Thank you, guys. We appreciate your sponsorship, and we are happy to support independent game designers. You have been given 4 question cards and 1 answer card. You pick out a question that you are going to direct at one of the other players at the table. And you want it to be a question that you think they will answer with the answer card that you have in your hand. There are 3 possible answers. There's yes, no, and it depends on. If you answer it depends on, you have to give a reason how it can be conditional.
Yes.
If you are correct, then you change the answer card and you discard the question card. If you are wrong, you discard the question card and you draw a new one. And the same thing with your answer card. The object is to get rid of all of your question cards. That's how you win the game.
Is this game a British game?
It is a British game, yes.
Sure is.
You discover a colleague was in a sex tape. Do you watch it?
Come on. Well, my colleague is either him or
you-
Craig Johnson. I would not.
Bam! Did I not? You 2 pervs would have said yes.
Dylan, you catch your father snorting a line of Peruvian naughty salt off a Justin Bieber case. Do you tell your mum?
Tell your mom.
Your mum's off at the sweet shop.
Now, okay, now.
Buying a sack full of Razzies.
All right, old rotter she is.
Do I tell my mom?
Do you tell your mum?
Well, no.
No, right?
I'm not
You
a-
don't. No,
I'm not-
I know. You're no snitch.
This game's about yourself.
No.
Ready?
I'm ready.
You are a stripper, having just struck up conversation with a punter and claimed to be a medical student.
No, hold on a second here.
Okay, so he's a punter and you're a medical student, right?
Like a punter, like a what?
Or is that a British slang for something?
British football.
I believe a punter is a patron of someone who has a business. So a punter would be someone watching you be a stripper.
Really?
But does stripper mean stripper?
That's a good
All right.
question.
You realize, with an S, it's your old maths teacher.
Maths?
Maths?
Yeah,
Oh,
maths.
That's Sloan?
Maths.
Maths.
He taught you maths at hospital.
What is going on here? It's like a whole other thing.
Do you perform the dance?
I'm in no position to not perform the
I
dance.
forgot what the beginning of the question is.
Get the fuck out of here. Yes. I am there to strip.
A punter comes in and kicks a football into your face.
And I'm
By
like,
football, we don't mean soccer ball.
I'm there to do a job, and I don't go home unless I do it.
You dick.
Oh.
Why would I say no?
Why would he
no.
say no?
It's your old maths teacher.
I spent $50,000 to study college.
Maths.
This question is for Mike.
Oh shit.
And of all of the questions we've asked so far, this is the most British.
Oh,
Not possible.
Would you sleep with 3 obese Northerners
What's wrong with the North?
in order to shag Scarlett Johansson or equivalent?
Scarlett Johansson or the equivalent?
The equivalent, whatever your
All
preference.
right. And I choose Scarlett Johansson.
Of course.
Yes. Yes.
You would do it.
Bring on the Northerners.
People will choose sex over no sex.
Yeah.
Or is it my turns?
It's your turns.
I've seen your answer, by the way, so don't ask me.
Dylan's like, you guys, I got a problem.
I don't
Hey,
have any problem.
Don't look at my cards.
All right.
Well, I don't understand the games.
And this false caricature, the worst part of it was that I said I had a problem, because I don't have any problems, buddy.
This one is for Aaron. You have a sexual encounter with a minor member of the British royal family.
Oh, totally.
Do you sell your story to the media?
Oh,
Come on.
no.
You're you.
Remember, you're you.
Selling a story about the British royal family to the media in Britain is much more lucrative than it is here.
So you're saying I could make a lot of money?
You wouldn't have to do this as often.
It depends on how much money. That's what it depends on.
Nice.
Yep.
Fucking A, depends on, yeah.
I will answer truthfully.
You're in England.
Of course I'm in England.
You're at a dinner party and you block the loo with a colossal log. You are completely unable to clear it and you do not know your host well. Do you confess to your crime?
How'd you try to clear it?
I tried to clear it through customs first. Unfortunately, it was not detained at the border, and it ended up blocking the loop. I don't know the British word for plunger or plumber. I'm sure it's something different
Lou doctor.
and not intuitive.
Plummy.
Send all for a plummy.
It's a plummy.
All right, plummy.
Give me the turd wazzler.
I'm gonna say no.
Wait.
Turd wazzler.
That worked out for you.
So
Yeah.
that works out.
Actually, you know what? In retrospect, I think it depends on how big the dinner party is. 'Cause if it's a dinner party of like 20 people, it could be anybody.
It could be anybody. It's not necessarily me. It could be anybody.
I feel like Trump would brag about his. I did
That's
that.
right. I crap bigger than you.
I destroyed
Just like Curly and City Slickers. You remember that movie?
Wasn't there a
Mike Trump's
Jewish
getting
guy?
really good because of Jason.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Donald Trump
Don't touch me.
getting.
It's almost slipping to Edward G. Robinson, though. It's like,
Yeah. I'm gonna be presidency.
We're having a fun time playing the Common Decency game, and you know what? They've got a Kickstarter for their second expansion that is going on right now. You can go check that out, get a copy of it for yourself. And you can get the first game right now at common-decency.com. We're gonna play their second expansion right now because we have a copy of it, an advanced copy. That's because we're special. Okay, this question is for Mike. Climbing naked out of the sea after some skinny dipping,
Yeah.
you see that a 10-year-old is stealing your clothes. Do you wrestle the kid naked to get your clothes back? There are a few people around.
oh, do I wrestle naked?
Why you got-
No, I don't. No, I yell at him.
Throw a rock.
Yeah, I'm not gonna jump straight to wrestling.
I had it, yes.
Yes? No, I'm okay being naked. Why is he stealing clothes? Probably an orphan. Probably an urchin. A sea urchin.
All of Superman's powers are yours for the taking, Matt. But for the rest of your life, you would eat through your bottom and poo through your mouth. Deal? Get out of here. You put some Ensure up your butt once a day. It's no big
Do you
deal.
want to answer the fucking question for me, Dylan? Why
I'm
don't you answer
providing
the question?
evidence.
Why don't you answer the question?
I'm not trying to answer the question. I'm trying to provide context
I
to
don't-
this very complicated question. Do you have enough context?
I'm gonna bite your nipples off.
No. All right, fine. Truce, you can answer.
I don't want to be super shit mouth.
So is that a yes?
That's a no.
A volunteer, Aaron, at the Special Olympics mistakenly believes you are a contestant rather than a spectator. Do you still compete in the race to win the prize money?
I'd do it. If he thinks I'm retarded, then I'm gonna be tarded.
It doesn't depend on how tarded you are.
But you're going to cheat the disabled out of their victories.
Yes.
Well, we know what kind of person
It's
you are.
revenge for the guy thinking that I was one of them.
After a couple of very moonshine-heavy months in the backwoods,
Matt's always doing
this
that.
this expansion pack is decidedly more American. You realize you're pregnant, but you're 67% sure the father is your dog. Do you mention this to your doctor?
I vote no confidence in the veracity of this card.
Please answer the question.
Do I mention this to my doctor? Of course I do, because I'm fucking confused.
It depends on.
I knew it.
Depends on what?
Yeah, it depends on the type of dog that you fucked, basically.
Yeah, if it's a wiener dog, it'd be whatever.
A little weenie baby. This is a sequel to a previous card we had tonight. Matt.
You were fucked by a chicken. Now you're pregnant with a dog baby. Do you inform the president?
You're hosting a dinner party for a mixture of your friends and acquaintances. You notice that someone has blocked your toilet with what looks to be Chewbacca's arm.
Oh, shit.
As a conscientious host, do you simply clear it yourself to avoid the fuss and embarrassment?
What is the alternative? Holding tours?
Interview everyone at the party?
Investigation.
In your office?
Yes, I clear out the loo myself.
What about you call Plummy?
with a doodler snap?
The old doodler snap. Is that your answer?
My answer, I believe, is yes.
Correct.
I've had a chance to vindicate myself
Yeah.
for not owning up for my own Chewbacca arm. I've cleared away another Chewbacca arm, and now I'm free of guilt. Now you're down to one card.
I am down to one card.
This game does not like obese people.
Fuck all the fatties.
I would to get to
That was just playing along. I don't believe that. I don't even know what that word means.
fuck
Fatties. To me, it's a blunt.
the.
Yeah, and you fuck all of your blunts before you smoke them.
I said I didn't fuck blunts. Did you know that I don't have to necessarily take a poo every day? Did you know that?
After 3 days, you can hold it in for 3 days.
I'm not like a man-eating machine here. I can. And now we got some of them treats.
That's right, we got treats from Iguazu Falls, Brazil.
Ooh.
Look at this, you guys.
Wow.
That is Serenata de Amor Easter egg by Garato.
I'm more excited
Bonobo.
for the Pipoca Vovozinka.
This packaging is not up to any sort of code.
Baked potato.
Take it away. Not going to
What
eat
is
it.
it?
Now eat it.
Well, it's chocolate. You got a weird country, Brazil.
Good one. I'm good.
These ain't bad.
They taste like corn and pork.
Choquito.
You're eating a Hombrosa.
Dark jelly.
Oh, it tastes like musty basement.
Oh, no!
Hold
These
Mi
are
amor.
okay. Mi amor.
on.
All right, Brazil, you got a lot to work on.
Thanks to Treats for sending this to us. We don't know why we keep getting these in the mail, but we will
But
keep
we-
eating them.
Trytreats.com.
Kanye West asks you to take over your social media accounts for 72 hours in return for a pair of designer sunglasses.
No, just yes.
Do you accept?
Come on. What am I, an idiot? Kanye sunglasses.
That's that.
Your winner, ladies and gentlemen. Folks, we had a good time tonight.
We learned that we have some common decency, but maybe not enough.
And we learned that British people really gotta get the mind out of their gutter because you got too many U's in all your words and you're becoming very unpredictable.
We hope that you can learn from our mistakes.
And we also hope that you will join us again next week for another episode of Beer and Board Games. It's always a different kind of show than you expect. Good night.
A ding ding ding.
Plummy! I flushed a toilet. That's
I got
what
it, I got
God sealed the deal.
These
Mi
are
amor!
okay.
Peter Parker says, I feel like Matt has neutered Dylan. He's still that cute, rambunctious puppy, but Matt clipped his balls and he'll fall asleep on the couch, but he won't tear up your new pair of shoes anymore. John Smith replies, Dylan will still leave a surprise in your slipper, though.
Or maybe Dylan's just growing as a person.
I think he cut his balls off.
I think I'd remember that. Stephanie Eck, Mike was always one of my favorites. He is still alive. He's still with us.
As far as we know, he is, yeah.
Yeah.
Well, this episode must have ruined it for her.
Yeah, right.
Jesse Does Life. Thank you for having Dylan on the show. He's so gorgeous, adorable.
Yeah, isn't he though?
Yeah, we think so too.
Lady Finn, I think it's important for you to know that I've had dreams where I'm stuck in a constant loop of walking around the aisles of a supermarket picking items to put in my trolley, especially after the episodes where I Am a Shopper song has been performed.
That is the dream. Ideally, you'd be wearing a cape while you're doing that.
Okay, that's it for comments. Thanks for watching. We'll see you next time. Bye.
You got hawks? Do they have... Hey, we got little nails.
Yeah. Little claws.
Little diggers.
They must
Yeah,
have. Oh, they
diggers.
got diggers. Right.
I respect diggers. My people came a long line of diggers.
Okay, let's maybe just stop that line of conversation.